What is going on? Welcome back to Jiu-Jitsu Outlet. I'm here with David Evers. What is up, brother? We're here at the PGF. You're competing later. How do you feel, man?
Feel great. Feel great.
So you're matching up with some freaking talent later, man. You're going to take on AJ Agazarm. He's an 80cc veteran. How do you feel going into this, man?
I know it's going to be a big scramble fest, but I'm here for it.
Dude, so everyone's been commenting on it. You look freaking shredded, like for real. Every single person that I've talked to is like, man, David Evers is like a lot more shredded in person than we thought. What do you do to maintain that level of fitness?
Yeah, the
Fitness.
Well, I appreciate that. You know, in all honesty, season 3, I just got off like having peptic ulcers and all this stuff.
Oh, really?
And so I was taking omeprazole. And so the only way I made 170 back then was really by being bloated fully. And
Wow.
so, yeah, I didn't look that great. You start sweating out, you look a little bit, you know, you get a little bit of a pump, it looks better. But for this camp, I got up pretty much to 169, 170, all muscle. I feel great. The preparation's insane.
Dude, that's awesome. What do you feel like made the big difference, like in your camp?
I knew PGF, they want offensive excitement. And so, you know, it's a lot of explosive movements. And then you can kind of start game planning a little bit from there. You can start thinking about, well, they're 6-minute matches. I have to push it for 6 minutes. So am I going to train a 30-minute, you know, open mat sort of style roll with the same partner every, you know, throughout every round? Or am I going to do 6-minute on, let's take off the next 6 to 12 minutes, talk about the things you did well, things you did bad, things I could do better.
Right.
And then get back after it, 100% intensity every single time. I haven't been lifting weights.
Really?
Right? I haven't been lifting
Dude,
weights.
that's crazy.
I haven't lifted in the past 4 to 5 months.
Huh.
And just that explosive work was enough to maintain all the muscle mass.
Dude, that's crazy. Do you do like calisthenics or anything outside of training or just jiu-jitsu pretty much?
Right now, so beginning of this year, it's all been jiu-jitsu.
Dude, that's crazy. Holy shit. Well, I feel like that speaks a lot to what jiu-jitsu can do for a person.
Oh,
And
yeah.
their physical health and stuff like that. Let me ask you, this is a question I like to ask everyone. What's jiu-jitsu done for your mental health since you started training?
Oh my gosh, that's a really good question. So actually about 5 years ago, I graduated from engineering school. I moved to Kansas. I didn't know anybody. I left my entire community. The only thing I could do there, I found this jiu-jitsu gym. I went and tried it out. Ended up there was Ricardo Almeida black belt there. And I just trained 7 days a week. I go work my 9 to 5 and whatever.
Wow.
And dude, it was the lowest point of my life, of my adult life anyway. Without a doubt, you know, just thoughts, negative thoughts, felt like I really hated myself and everything. But jiu-jitsu saved me in that aspect. It's really the community. If it wasn't for that gym, right now, the professor, Bobby Williams, he actually relocated to San Antonio, Texas, with Mushin Jiu-Jitsu.
Oh, yeah?
Man, if it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't be here, to be honest.
Dude, that says a lot, man. I feel like there's a lot of people who the main reason that they're training jiu-jitsu is for the mental reasons, the mental benefits. Do you feel like that's you?
Absolutely. Yeah, because then after that, I moved to Alabama and then just kept training jiu-jitsu, whatever. And then the 10th Planet Huntsville guys, they brought me in, and at one point I had peptic ulcers. My lymph node,
crazy.
I got like a staph or some bacterial infection in a lymph node. It looked like I was walking down the sidewalk and the sun was behind me and I could see it in my shadow.
Holy crap.
Like it was a baseball size. I couldn't breathe.
That's crazy, man.
I hit up some of those guys and like, hey, if you need me to take you to the hospital, I would take you. And man, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here either. So the community aspect and, you know, mental health, having people there when you need them, that's something I really struggled with growing up. Trust issues, whatever. But jiu-jitsu really helped me grow into that.
That's amazing, man. Well, thanks so much for sharing that. I really appreciate you. And I hope you kick some ass tonight, man.
I'll do my best.
I'm excited to watch you surprise everyone. I know you're a big underdog coming in, but dude, I expect like you might come out here and take this whole thing is what I'm feeling.
That's
like,
the goal.
That's the energy coming off you right now. Oh. Beautiful. Oh. Back to the legs. You can look here for Evers. Yeah. How many points is the submission?
That's the goal.
Dude, hell yeah. Well, is there anything you want to promote or anyone you want to shout out to before we wrap this up?
Yeah, man, like I said, community, right? So there's the Mushin guys down in San Antonio, 10th Planet Huntsville, you know, they're still really close to my heart. Right now I train at Kyle Short Jiu-Jitsu in Fort Worth. It's in Haltom City. Fuel the Fire, my nutritionist, Sarah Piles, amazing. So basically, I had the stomach issues. I started working with her. They're all gone.
Wow, dude,
they're
that's
all
amazing.
Gone. And so,
holy crap,
so amazing. And then my training partner is my brother Sean, who's actually here with us. And then I have Jesus. He's a really good brown belt. Tanner, my fiance. If I didn't shout her out, I might get in trouble. Hannah, I love you. Thank you for everything. She's been prepping all my food during the week, during the training camp, so I really appreciate that. I love you.
Do you think that was an actual tap?
Well, you know, I have to look back at the footage and everything, but it didn't feel like a tap.
Did not feel like a tap to you?
Didn't feel like a tap because, you know, you're in the moment, especially in high-level competition, people, you know, you really have to go to the break. So.
Okay, well, it's nice to hear that opinion from you, man. I think the judges and everybody were in unison that we thought it was a tap, but I appreciate your honesty, man.
David Evers,
yes, sir.
Proved all the haters wrong today, bro.
Haters,
me included. Well, I had you number 20, bro, on the jiu-jitsu route, so I'll count myself as a hater, bro.
No, that's all good.
So you're gonna have to get bumped up on everyone's rankings, I think, dude. After today, like you went head to head with best guys. You tapped a bunch.
Yeah,
got some sick submissions. What do you think of that controversy, man?
Oh, dude. I mean, I don't know. As a competitor, when you're in there, you kind of expect it's just you're gonna go until the ref stops it. I'm not gonna stop whenever I feel a tap or whatever.
Yeah.
I didn't feel the tap. I was in the moment. You know, I'm going for it, and I started to let go, and maybe that's why the ref stopped it. But I was like, I oomphed it about 95%. Wasn't there, so I start letting go, and I go to collect like his tendons, right? So I keep the position. I start coming up, and then he said tap. I was like, what? Are you sure?
Yeah.
I don't know if you could, like, if you hear the audio, you might hear it. But I was like, what?
Yeah.
No.
You looked a bit confused.
Yeah.
You looked startled. But it's crazy because everyone here thought that
everyone,
person,
yeah.
Included, like, literally people were texting me at home. Like, people watching from home, and they were like, that guy totally tagged. Like, what are you talking about? Like,
I don't know.
100%.
I know Buring is so game, though, because that was our third match. That's our third match together. And,
he's
you know,
dude.
I hate that it ends in that sort of controversy, but it happens. Like, in NFL, sometimes there's a call, pass interference or something. You're like, there wasn't pass interference. So it happens in sports, so it's fine. Sometimes it's in your favor, so.
Dude, well, get it on, man.
Yes,
you got this, dude.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, sir.